Hey Bobby.
Hey Bob. What's up?
Nothing much. Do you happen to know what the open source movement is?
No, not at all.
Well, the open source movement is a broad-reaching movement which consists of individuals who feel that software should be free for everyone.
Wouldn't it be better to purchase software that is more widely used? It's safer, too. No?
It's actually not, because the open source software is free for people to use and adapt and generally more safe than the proprietary software. It is also said to be more secure and less likely to get a virus.
Wow. I never knew that. This is interesting. Tell me more.
Sure thing. It all began in the late 1970s and early 1980s. On the East Coast, Richard Stallman was the starter. He created the GNU Project and the Free Software Foundation. Stallman has spent a lot of his time advocating free software.
Wow. He must be a genius. Did he himself create any softwares, preferably some that everyone uses?
He is a genius. And what a great question, Bobby. In fact, Stallman has also developed a number of pieces, which includes the original Emacs, the GNU compiler collection, the GNU debugger, and many tools in the GNU Kuroidials.
Wow, Bob, that sounds like a lot of high-tech stuff. Is there other open source stuff that wasn't created by Stallman and is still widely used, such as software that people use every day?
Of course. You would be surprised to know which softwares are. Some include Mozilla Firefox and Linux.
Wow. I use Firefox every day. And you know what else, Bob? I have a Linux. Wow. This is amazing.
It sure is.
How has the open source movement had an impact on society?
Yes, not only on society, it also had an impact on businesses, because open source is a tough competitor. It eliminates competitive prices because open source is basically free.
That's pretty impressive.
You bet.
How do you think the future of the open source movement will be like?
It will probably be bigger than it is now, because technology only gets better and more advanced. In my opinion, a large majority of people will start to use open source software over the expensive software such as Microsoft due to its value.
Oh, that sounds like it can really happen, because Microsoft Works is pretty expensive for non-students. Oh, I also heard that there is a program that does the same exact thing as Microsoft Works out in the internet. Is it true?
Yes, that is true. I'm glad you are up to date with the new softwares out there nowadays, Bobby. It's a magnificent software. I would love to use it one day instead of Microsoft Words if I get a new computer.
Why don't you just download the software now? It's free, isn't it?
Well, there are reasons to why I am not using this software. Even though it's free and similar to Microsoft Works in many ways, it is not as widely used. When people send documents over the internet, it is safer to send it using a widely used software such as Microsoft Works. Therefore, everyone and anyone should be able to open it without any problems.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. Is it because the open software uses different programs to open it?
Yes. That's absolutely right. That is why everyone or most people will do their projects, homeworks, and etc. on Microsoft Works, because the documents is readable on most computers. It's also more convenient because everyone knows about the popular software over free software, where one needs to surf the internet in order to find out about it.
So you're saying that in the future, everyone will probably switch over to open source softwares and they will take over due to the growing popularity of the open source movement?
Yep. But it might take many more years before it becomes completely known. I look forward to that day.
I'm sure that the day where open source becomes known throughout the majority of the world will be very soon, especially in the economic condition that we are in right now.
Ha ha. Yes, I totally agree. I sure hope that the more free open source software comes out, because college is digging a big hole in my wallet.
Same here. Thanks for introducing, explaining, and teaching me the open source movement, Bob. I will definitely keep up with the news, so I will be updated, and I too will look forward to new open source software.
Anytime, Bobby. Let's have another chat some other time. I have to get going now. Bye.
Okay, thanks again. Bye, Bob.